What's up, guys? You guys know what time it is. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Guys, we are here with the scooter right behind me. Yep, right there. We got the courthouse right above me right here, and we even have a police actual jail right here. Guys, we are in downtown Fort Lauderdale. If you guys have not, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We are going to be riding all around this area and documenting as much historical spots as possible. All right, guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for leaving a comment. Thank you guys for showing love by leaving a thumbs up on this video. Let's go ahead and get into this video, guys. I cannot wait, man. Let's go, baby.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a tall.
Hey, what's up, Roll Cam? It's me, Randy. I'm back with another video. As you guys can see, I got a new vehicle behind me. This is something that you probably haven't seen before on my channel, at least. This is a 2014 Ford Explorer. I know it's not really whoop-de-doo, but it is a third-row vehicle, perfect for the family. So, as you guys know, I purchased them. I drive them all back from where I bought them from. So I'm going to be bringing this one back over 3 hours away. And whoever wants this car, make sure you guys visit my website, www.rollandmotors321.com. But for now, guys, we are here to enjoy the city. That's why I'm wearing this helmet. So check out the city that we are in. We are in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Right now we are in the parking garage. We're going to drive around, see what we can see. As you can see right over there, that's a drawbridge. So there's a river that goes in and out of this whole city. So let's check it out, see what we can get into, and we'll catch you back here in a few. Let's get it, baby. Alright, so off rip, guys, we just left the parking garage, and where are we? We're in the heart of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Now, this might look like just a regular side block to you, back and forth, but if you look up, what do you see? That right there is the county jail. And let's just guess how many stores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's at least 13 floors in this building, and everyone in here in this building is most likely incarcerated. I wonder how long of a stint that they have to do. I wonder if all of those people that are inside there are actually guilty, because there's a lot of people that are in these predicaments or in these facilities that don't necessarily need to be there. Now, I'm not a spokesperson for everybody, but I'm just a spokesperson for what's right, and I want to pray over everybody that's involved or that shouldn't even be into any type of place like that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the video. Appreciate you guys watching. We're gonna finish up. We got a light drizzle out here that just started, but it's Florida, so we don't have anything to worry about. So this right here looks like it's like closer to the front of the courthouse. What does that say up there? Broward, Florida Judicial Complex. Yeah, so this is like a courthouse probably. Yeah, courthouse, public courthouse right there, public entrance. And then all these other buildings, I'm sure, are just office buildings that are possibly affiliated. Look at this cool building. Really tall skyscraper right here in the smack downtown area of Fort Lauderdale. Love all the little stores and all the places that you could check out around here. Looks really cool. So we're pretty much going to be hitting a lot of the historical sites that are in the area. And the first place that we're going to is actually right across the street right there. And we're going to see why this is a historical location. We'll read some of the signs and we'll put it all together for you. How you doing today? I'm just enjoying my downtime. Is there any historical places in downtown Fort Lauderdale that you could tell me about? Like really old history, black history, nothing? No black history in Fort Lauderdale? None? There's got to be something.
You got the African library, but that's in Broward.
No, I don't want.
That's the only thing.
So black people didn't have no influence in Fort Lauderdale, is what you telling me?
I don't know. I'm from Pompano.
You from Pompano? Okay. Yeah, I own a car dealership, but I'm up here and I drive my scooter around all the big cities and I just document it for my YouTube and share it with people all around the world. And I'm gonna get paid by the end of the year by YouTube, so that's a blessing. Here we go. Have a good day.
You too.
This lady's going, so I'm gonna go for it too. All right, so here goes our first spot. And you know what's crazy, man? Looking at her right there, that lady, whoever she is, and we're gonna read, tell me she does look black. Now, I'm not only down here looking for black inventors or black historical people who had a big influence here in Fort Lauderdale, but I'm just looking for anything historical. So let's read what this one is exactly. This is in memory and honor of Kathleen Cooper Wright, trailblazer, educator, and civil rights leader, first African-American elected to the Broward County School Board, first African-American woman elected to any school board in the state of Florida. Dedicated March 31st, 2016, the Fort Lauderdale, Florida chapter of Links Incorporated in Broward County Public Schools. Her presence left an indelible gift to Broward County and the world. George Gadsden is the artist. So check that out, Kathleen C. Wright Administration Center. So this is for the school board. This whole building is for the school board. And right here in the front, just like I said, we have some black history right here by the lady of Kathleen Cooper Wright, man. That is really amazing. I'm glad that's one of the first places that I got to share with you guys here in this downtown area. And I want to take a quick look because they have some stars over here in the front. Western High School, Michael J. Ramirez. And I'm not sure if these are the years, but they got a whole bunch of names here. And like I said, I want to be able to bring you guys some more historical facts from each city that I go to. So Kathleen Wright, man, very cool. And I've noticed a lot of Wrights have had a lot of rights here in Florida, and that's older black or African-American culture. So let's go ahead and head over across the street. I know there's some more historical spots a little bit further down, so let's see what else we can find. All right, so here we are in this downtown area. Push it one more time so you guys can see a little bit of the rain coming down. But we got some really tall skyscrapers over here, and a lot of these places are all residential. Yeah, we got some rain coming down, so we're gonna get a little wet, man. It's hot outside, so I don't mind a little shower. And if it showers now, that means I don't have to shower later.
Nasty.
I'm kidding, man. Don't take that directly. This is a beautiful building right here. Wow, look at that one right there, man. It's literally beautiful buildings everywhere. What I want to do is I want to head down this way because this is like kind of a private entrance almost for all the hotels that's over here in the area. And I'm sorry, these aren't hotels. These are all condominiums, townhomes, executive suites, whatever the hell you want to call them. All I know is that for the most part, I can't afford it, man. And I wonder what it costs to live in an area like this. But I'm sure they're spending a couple $1,000s a month easy. So we'll circle around everybody. Up the stairs. We don't want to take the stairs.
Well, you
So we shouldn't be too far from our destination. Wow, that light drizzle just turned into something a whole lot more. But like I said, I'm okay with that, guys. This is like the Riverwalk area or Riverfront area. I actually saw a sign when I first came into the town that said Riverfront. I didn't document it because I was in the car, but it's interesting to know, you know, what this area has to offer. Lots of the really nice upscale restaurants that are located right here on the water. which is really beneficial for people like me that like to see a little bit of everything. I hope I can get up and over here. Look at this, man, outside restaurant area. Looks beautiful. And then you got the river right here, right next to it. Check this out, man. Always got to stop by all the historical part. This is Riverwalk. 9/11 monument at 9:10 a.m. September 11, 2001. The last passengers were picked up from the subway station below the World Trade Center in New York City. This happened 7 minutes after a second plane hit the South Tower and 50 minutes prior to its collapse. On display here is a section of path rail retrieved from the wreckage of that subway station. This monument honors all of the lives lost that tragic day, their families, and first responders. Never forget. That's beautiful, guys. And I hope that was worth me stopping by to share, man. Rest in peace to anybody and everybody that had anything to do with 9/11, man. Godspeed. Now this is the back side of the building, but also it turns into these railroad tracks where this bridge is up. And I came down here once before and the bridge was up last time as well, so I don't know if this bridge gets used much at all. Alright, so I almost passed my point of interest, which is, and I'm sorry, I gotta read it over these guys are pumping mulch over here, but this is the old Fort Lauderdale Village, old Fort Lauderdale Village at the intersection of the New River and the Florida East Coast Railway, which is those railroad tracks right over there. These include the 1905 New River Inn, the 1905 Salon North Bryan House, the 1905 Ascalon building, and the history to you guys. I'm getting a little bit moist, so I'm gonna move on to the next spot. So I was gonna head over to the next spot, but before I could get there, I see this. This is the replica 1899 schoolhouse. This replica of the original schoolhouse, which was built by Edwin T. King, was constructed in 1976 as a community bicentennial project. The original schoolhouse was located on the corner of South Andrews Avenue and Southeast 5th Street. Ivy Cromarty Stranahan was the first school teacher, and there were 9 students in the first class. The schoolhouse served as a meeting place for the community, and both the First Methodist Church and the Women's Club were organized there. The schoolhouse was used as such until 1910 and was later presumed destroyed by the 1926 hurricane. So we'll take a quick browse over here to see if we can see anything, but this is just a replica, so we shouldn't necessarily see anything. And look, see all these yellow flowers all over the floor, which I think that's like this tree, I believe it grows like, or maybe it's on these, I'm not sure, but the yellow flowers look really cool. And look at this, guys, this old schoolhouse, man. I hope you guys can see in there. I'm gonna try to cut my hands around the camera so that way you guys can see, but look at that, man. It's a really old looking schoolhouse. I really like the way that they kept the floors and everything the same. They even got pictures, all kinds of stuff on the inside, man. Very cool looking. And you can actually see like the frame of the building on the inside. There's no like insulation or anything. Love history, guys. And this is these old like statue like entrance ways into this area. So I can imagine what it looked like. Maybe there was just nothing but woods right next to the river, and they built it to what it is today, guys. I love this type of stuff. If you guys are enjoying it, man, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and get going to the next location, guys. Alright, so this is another interesting looking building. It's called the Women's Club. Road to the 19th Amendment. Ivy Stranahan, suffragist, educator, philanthropist, founding member of the Fort Lauderdale Women's Club, leader in the Florida Equal Suffrage Association, 1917 through 1920. So this house pretty much is a house for women's rights. So women's rights were not as common back in those times in the early 1900s. So it looks like what they did was made a place to where all the women could come and gather and kind of support each other. So Fort Lauderdale's Women's Club, founded January 11, 1911 with 18 members. This volunteer Service Club has been a major contributor to community development. This clubhouse, built by George W. Young, August Geiger, which is the architect, on land donated by Frank and Ivy Stranahan, was dedicated May 18, 1917 and remains in continuous use. Now, 1991, 1992, we dedicated this International Women's Club and clubhouse to those of the past who are remembered, to those of the present who remember, and to those of the future who read of the past and find renewed hope. Really awesome, really cool. And their grounds around here, we'll take a quick spin. It's not a lot, but you can tell they have like a lot of just nature and stuff around here. So this is one little spot here. You can see a guy kind of relaxing over there. And this is called the historic walkway, which is right down the street from the clubhouse. And it looks like it leads over to the downtown, another downtown area. On March 27, 1986, Fort Lauderdale Historical Society dedicated this historic walkway as a gift to the citizens of the Fort Lauderdale on the occasion of the city's 75th birthday. The walkway recognizes significant individuals and events in Fort Lauderdale's history, and over time will extend through the city's cultural and commercial center. The annual addition of persons and events no sooner than 10 years after their death or occurrence will be an annual gift from the society to the city. The society envisions no end to the walkway. It only desires that future selections create a walkway as diverse, adaptable, and imaginative as Fort Lauderdale's history and the spirit of its people. That's very cool, and it drops a whole bunch of names down here at the bottom. Way to remember people that were given back to their own community, and I think that's really important, extremely important. The young youth need to have positive influences to look up to, so that way they can continue to hopefully one day better someone else's life. You know, that's what it's all about. So I'm gonna go over here, get out of the rain here for a second, and we're gonna find our next destination. And I wonder what that building is, man. That building looks really interesting. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. What is that building? Do you know?
That is the beautiful main library.
That is the main library. Wow, it's massive. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so let's find out our new location. Now, I don't know why it is that every big city I go to, I run into very attractive individuals that just so happen to look just like me. And when I mean just like me, I mean seriously, the whole reflection of them looks exactly like your boy, man. Your boy's looking real good, arms looking really strong, chest, body, mentality. Man, you are sexy, man. Don't let anybody tell you different. So right here at 6th Ave and Los Oldest Drive, you guys can find what I just found, which was a little bit hard to find because they're doing a lot of construction over here. But this is the Stranahan House. Stranahan House. Stranahan, I'm not sure exactly. No access to water taxi or Riverwalk, which is okay. We're not here for that. We're just here to read the signs. So if we come over here, it says Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On this spot, January 31st, 1893, Frank Stranahan, the founder of this city, conducted a ferry across the New River, established a trading post with the Indians, and operated the first U.S. post office. 7/10 of a mile west of this point occurred in 1836 the massacre by the Seminoles of the Cooley family, which destroyed the first white settlement on New River. 2 1/10 miles east of this spot, in the reservation of the U.S. Coast Guard, is the site of Fort Lauderdale, built in 1838 during the Seminole War by U.S. government forces under command of Major William Lauderdale, for whom the city was named Him Archie Chapter DAR. I don't even know what that bottom part is, but Major William Fort Lauderdale. So that's the reason why they even named this place. That's how they got the name of this place. Very interesting. In loving memory of Cheryl L. Cannon. Are you guys here just checking it out as well? Yeah, I'm going around on my scooter and I'm YouTubing like all of the historical places. Yeah. But like all along the river, there's a lot of Stranahan and Wright. There's a lot of Wrights in the area, but there's so much history down here. Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Southern California.
So you're just out here just to visit? Yeah. Awesome. I've never been to Cali.
No?
I hear it's expensive, right?
It's expensive, yeah.
Yeah, man.
The Bay Area originally, and he's from
Why'd you guys come to Florida, if you don't mind me asking?
Kurt's better. Kurt's cooler out here.
Are you consider moving?
We thought about it just because it's freer.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a whole lot more freedom, a lot more old people. I'm sure. You know.
There's a lot of old people.
Yeah.
We're like in 45 minutes north of LA.
Yeah.
In Ventura County.
So it's a little bit more chill.
Yeah, it's still just pricey.
I live like 2 hours north of here in Melbourne, Broward County, where the space shuttle goes off, and it's all old people majority. So coming out here is like life, literally. There's like nothing to do.
We were staying near the beach and we were walking around last night. I was like, whoa, this is like a culture.
Everything's different, right?
Yeah.
Why is it? What's different? Is it the people or is it the?
I think people here just more.
They seem like more like themselves.
Yeah.
All right, so here is the Ivy Julia Crom-Marty Stranahan, born at White Springs, Florida, on the banks of the Suwannee River, came to Fort Lauderdale, Florida in 1899 as the town's first school teacher. She married Frank Stranahan in 1900 and lived at the Indian Trading Post on New River. And that's the name of this river that runs all through the downtown Fort Lauderdale area. It's called New River, where she remained all of her adult life. As founder of the Friends of the Seminoles, she sponsored the education and welfare of the Indians for more than 50 years. Yo, Ivy Julia, you are a true OG for doing that, man. That is really good, man. That is awesome. What does this say? Tunnel Pioneers. An exceptional job, well done. This tablet is dedicated to the recognition of the splendid services rendered the community by the Tunnel Pioneers, a group of local residents who so unselfishly gave of their time, talents, and finances to bring the much needed New River Tunnel into being. The East Los Olas Association, December 9th, 1960. And you guys can see that this is the tunnel that they're talking about, and it's so interesting because it actually goes underneath the New River. So I wonder how deep the New River is. However deep it is, just imagine there's a full road that starts from there. You guys can see it way over there in the distance, and they're going underneath that river to the other side. That is really amazing, guys. That is really amazing. Let's take a quick look at this Stranahan House and just see if there's anything that we can see from upstairs. We parked the scooter already, and let's just go up here and just see. Look at these old steps. Wow, look at this. I don't even know if we're allowed up here, but it didn't say anything about no trespassing or anything, so. Wow, look how small the doors are. And I can almost feel like the wood moving below my feet. And it looks like this is like a gift house. You can kind of see that they got some stuff going on in there. And you can't walk all the way around. That's too bad. But yeah, this is really cool, guys. And then look at that right next door. Who would have thought the Stranahans, you know, people that were helping the Indians, people that had a lot with the development of Fort Lauderdale, who would have thought 100 years, 130, 140 years after they started this, that there would be a skyscraper or any of these skyscraper buildings down here in this area, man. Like I said, man, I say it all the time. If you guys like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. We got some battery left on the juice or on the scooter, and we're gonna try to hit another spot before we leave here. And here was the side of the Stranahan House, right next door to the tunnel that is going completely under the New River right here. And I thought I was going to be able to connect, but it looks like I'm not. So I just literally moved my scooter over here for nothing. That's all right, man. We'll get a quick little video of this place. Like I said, this is the Stranahan House, so if you wanted to see some history in Fort Lauderdale, this is it. This is it, man. So this is where they used to live. As you can see, there's people on the boat. They're out there enjoying themselves. This seems like a really cool harbor. And everyone just like, I mean, it looks really nice down here in Fort Lauderdale. I would really like to stay over here and kind of just see what the nightlife is. It seems like there's so much to see, so much to do. I mean, even if you lived in the apartments over there where the gray and blue is, Even though they look like low-scale apartments, you're right there on the water. If you wanted to hop on a boat or take a cruise or just anything at all, you have so much access to do it here. There goes the post office over there, historic Stranahan House Museum, and this is the post office over here on this side. Stranahan and Go. That's really awesome. So check this out. So over here it says, make sure no one's stealing my scooter. It says located on the south side of New River, which is right over there. Located on the south side of the New River. In 1894, travelers would ring this bell to summon the ferry operated by Frank Stranahan. And Frank Stranahan, if you don't know, is the husband of Jay, I believe her name was. I'm just now reading this, so I'm not exactly familiar, but I don't know if that was the actual house, but if it was, like I said, history is everything, guys. So I love being able to share this with you. I love the way that the doors look, the buildings look, the trees. I mean, everything about it. And they even left a little sign here. It's called Sea Grape. Cocalava uvifera, Florida native. So this tree is a Florida native, and you see it a lot near the beaches or near rivers, or more so down south. I don't really see these as much in Melbourne area, but I know that they are there as well. So there you go, man. Could you imagine Indians on the other side of this river, and the Stranahan started to build this, which was like the start of this whole Fort Lauderdale area. Oh man, so much history, man. I love it, guys. Let's go ahead and get going to the next spot. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be over here, but I went the opposite way of where they told me that I couldn't be, which was back there. They said that there was no scooter, no electric, no bicycles, no nothing permitted back there. So wow, look at this, man. This is a little like cruise that they have just to check out the Fort Lauderdale area, which I'm definitely gonna have to take this hour-and-a-half cruises. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna have to take this cruise sometime and see what it's really about. But for now, let's just check out this downtown Riverwalk area. Look at that. It's called Carey's B. So if you guys are interested in taking a boat, Carey B, man, make sure you give me a shout out, man. If you see my YouTube channel, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Maybe we can exchange some services. Maybe I'll do a review on your boat and show everybody what they could be missing out on if they came down here to take a tour. But yeah, man, I'm all game for something like that. So this is the Riverfront area, I believe. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of boats. And on your left here, excuse me, but it's so beautiful down here. All the boats down here. And as you can see, if you're not from Florida, you guys saw how it was just raining like crazy, and now it's nice and beautiful. Now look at that, the sculpture called Winter Garden. I'm sure it's for the establishment over here, these buildings, these condos. And this right here, I bet you this is going to be another condo built right next to the other condos. So everyone that's there on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th floor, they're going to be blocked out, because I'm sure this building is going to trump at least half of that other building over there. We'll take you sailing. Look at that, sailboats. I'm good on sailing. I don't think I ever want to sail. I mean, I'll do it. I ain't scared of nothing. Unless we're jumping out of a perfect good plane, I might be a little bit scared of that. But yeah, man, beautiful boats. Look at that. You can step right there, step down, and all of these beautiful places where a lot of people are living. Look at that guy on his scooter over there. Big scooter vibes. And this little Riverwalk area, it's nice, beautifully paved. It's got a lot of artwork from the locals, but it literally runs all along of the New River the New River River. And it is really beautiful down here, guys. Las Olas Gondola. Look at that, romantic Venice. Look at that, man. See, I want to be able to do stuff like that too, man. Well, right now in my personal life, I do have a lot of headaches going on, So I'm being a little bit more cautious with spending money and what I'm doing with money. Not to say that I wasn't doing that before, but right now, first off, man, my mother, God rest her soul, she raised a really good son, man. Not to gas myself up, but just my mother did a really good job, man. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the other side of this bridge because I'm curious of what it looks like up there. But my mother did a really good job raising me, man, and I'm just really thankful to be able to be blessed in the position that I am. But sometimes when you're really good at one thing, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're bad at something else. But negligence, not knowing, is a big issue, man. And let's just say I didn't know every aspect of the business. I didn't know every aspect. I didn't. But I've taken the steps to make sure that I learn. I've taken the steps to make sure that I adjust and make those differences so that way it could be beneficial for me and for my family. How you doing? But yeah, man, I'm just thankful. And anyone that is going through a hard time, if you are going through a hard time or have been going through a hard time, I want to let you know, regardless of how long you have to go through it, it is only temporary and nothing lasts forever. I want you guys to stay focused. I want you guys to stay rolling, because that's the motto. You always got to stay rolling, man, because that's what we do. When bad times come, we roll with it. When good times come, we roll with it. When we're unsure, you know what we do? We still roll with it, man. And we thank God, again, we thank God for everything. And look at this cool little off-ramp here to get off the bridge and to get back into the city area. Look at that down there, man. And I love downtown areas because they provide just so much more to see, so much more to do when you're off work. I mean, there's literally probably 5 bodegas, 6 bodegas within a 2-block radius. I mean, and I'm probably being generous with the amount of restaurants or bodegas that I'm talking about. But on your left, how you doing, man? I gotta duck down low here because I feel like my head's gonna hit this damn thing. Look at these guys, man. I wonder where they came from. Green Point. Got a nice restaurant right here. Downtown Fort Lauderdale. These guys are probably gonna come and eat, relax.
Yes.
Lots of people always here just enjoying the parks and enjoying the views. So we're gonna do a quick ride this way, which is towards the beach, and then we'll flip around and we'll go the opposite way here. As you can see, there's kind of like a little road back here. So if people wanted to ride back here, they have the capability of doing so, but I believe that this is just a one-way. And you can see how many dogs there are out here, so you can tell people are definitely living close to these areas. They have to be if they're out here walking their dogs. And those 2 ladies back there look like they were living on a boat. Now I was over there on the other side before, but now we done made it over here to the south side of New River. And what I wanted to do is just kind of ride by the opposite side of the river from the Stranahan. And look, there goes the Jungle Queen. That's a barbecue cruise line ship. Look, they got alcohol on the back. I'm jealous, guys. And they stopping by and they're talking about the history of this area. And I'm doing the same thing on my scooter. Honestly, sometimes it's cool to sit back and to get all the facts before you go out yourself. But the option that I have on this scooter is to be able to ride everywhere, stop everywhere, and also do a 180 and turn back if I felt like I didn't get enough of whatever I was looking at. Look at that big old boat right there, man. Like 4 or 5 layers. Look at this guy, he's got his electric skateboard. He already knows the vibes. He knows the vibes. What's up, bro? Love your board, man. It goes 60 miles per hour.
About 30.
Yeah, this one does 60.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've seen some guys flying down Las Olas.
Yeah, man.
Way, way fast.
Yeah, man. 50 to 90 miles one way. Yeah, Cabo Wolfgang, they're like 3,800, but it's well worth it. I don't pay for gas.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Take it easy, brother. Have a good one, man. Look, Stranahan Landing right here. So right across the street is where the Stranahan House is. So over here on this side is where the Indians would have been, or whoever needed to move their mail or anything, they would have been over here on this side ringing the bell. Now I showed you guys that side where you can go underneath the bridge, but on this side, well, underneath the river I should say, on this side is where the actual river, this is where the river actually, this is where you poke out on the other side. So you can see it right there barely. It says something tunnel, and I'll try to get you guys a good view of it. I really want to be able to go down it, but I don't know if it's illegal or not. But to be honest with you, I might just risk it for you guys. Might just risk it for you guys. We'll see. We'll see how crazy it looks. If it looks too crazy, scratch the idea. Never mind I even mentioned it. But if we can do it, guys, so be it. If we can be it, so be it, guys. Let's see if we can complete this time. All right, guys. So wish me luck. If you can, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're just gonna go ahead and go for it, guys. Let's put it in gear 5 and dual motor, and we're gonna rip right behind this car right here, and we're gonna head down the tunnel. Very cool, man. He loves the vibe. Sidewalk closed. Oh, that is badass, man. That is so cool, man. So cool. What's up, bro? Oh, man, this is awesome. I love it, man. I love it. I like it, man. Mine does 60 miles an hour.
What?
60 miles an hour.
Yours?
Yeah.
Mine does 50.
Not bad, bro. Not bad. I'm recording for YouTube. Put the lights on them, man. Never been down this tunnel before, but very cool to see. Very fucking cool, man. Anyway, technically it's like a gray area right now, I think. So yeah, man, my YouTube's called Rollcam, ROLLCAM, 2 words, and I just go around downtown areas and just like show different cities. I was just in Jacksonville, downtown Orlando. I own a car dealership, so I buy cars all over the state, and I put this in the back of the car and just go everywhere, man.
That's awesome, man.
What are you doing now? You just off work?
Riding around.
Just riding around?
Yeah.
You're from the area then?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I just saw the Stranahan House down there and a couple other places. Lots of history down here, man.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, man. That was pretty cool. I just ran into the guy on the one wheel, and he's behind me again, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. We are ripping through downtown, man. Ripping it. And I have no idea where I parked at, so that's what I'm doing right now. Take it easy, bro. All right, so there goes the jailhouse right there. So I know I'm parked somewhere over there. In case we cut out, guys, I really need you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys drop some comments. Make sure you guys drop some love. Check out my boy on the one wheel. Got a nice one wheel over here, man. I can't believe it, man. 140, 120 miles one way. I can't believe that, bro.